As far as project management, reminder lists, and time tracking goes, there's a lot of software that you can choose. Today we'll be reviewing the following project management tools. We have Monday, Teamwork, Asana, Trello, and a few others. Yes, I've tried them all. So early in my career, I became an expert in all the enterprise products like Microsoft Project and SharePoint, but really they didn't do anything for me. They were very good tools, but they were really complex and a little bit hard to set up. Then I tried a few apps from the Mac App Store. I liked a couple of them, but they were still a little bit too difficult, especially when you want to collaborate with other people and share your projects. So I often found that I was getting my best work done when I was walking around. So, I was catching the train to work, or I might have been going for a run and I had an idea, or even I was on my lunch break. And it was pretty much when I was moving around that I had my best ideas. So what I was doing is I was preparing project plans using the Mac notes, and it synced through to the iPhone notes, or I was using the reminder lists. But I also wanted to convert all of my tasks and those sorts of things to PDF, because I work with a lot of senior executives and I need to share my projects with other people. So I needed something that was a little bit more robust. So I was a little bit frustrated with the lack of mobile-ready project apps that would export to PDF. So things have come quite a long way, and while there's quite a lot of software out there that can help you get stuff done, it's now a little bit different. Monday.com is now my favorite. I spend a bit of time trying different software because I do a lot of things professionally and also personally, both working alone and also managing teams. So I've tried a lot and I've been disappointed a lot too. Recently, a friend told me how they were using ClickUp, so I tried that out, and although it has some really nice features, it made me take time to think why I'm so in love with Monday. Right from the outset, I compared Monday with Asana and Trello. The reason I wanted to try Asana and Trello is because these are the apps that all my friends were boasting about, but I was still disappointed. I've spent a bit of time looking through all the features and become familiar with the tools, but Monday is by far my favorite. Back when Monday was called Depulse, it definitely wasn't, but something changed about 4 years ago. They've invested a lot in their platform and they made work fun. One of the things I love about Monday is the fact that you can tell instantly when you use it. They've designed it to be scalable. So even if you're a small business or if you're a big enterprise, you'll be able to find that you can use Monday. All the features you'd expect out of the box are there, built in, and it also has some automations too. So for a long time, I continued to wonder if I was missing something because Asana has such a vast amount of integrations, and I was blown away just how much they integrate with. And Trello has such a big fan base, but I couldn't convince anyone to use Monday. I don't know why people are in love with Trello. So then it dawned on me that different niches have different needs. So Monday.com is the best tool for teams to collaborate on anything that needs to be done. And occasionally, if you need to share with external people or executives too, Monday can handle it. So the reason I love Monday is anyone in any business can use it and you'll instantly feel familiar with it. So if you've never done project management before, Monday is probably a really good place to start. As they say in Monday, they've built a work operating system. So it's got the right balance between a basic list tracking, but also it's got advanced features like collaboration and project management. Really, Monday is the tool for everyone. Then there's Asana. It's great for agency or software developers who want to get all the flexibility to integrate with all the different connectors and things that they use. It's for teams or people who already have a deep and complex project management lifecycle. So they might need all the customization and the integrations they can get. In my opinion, Asana is for people who would rather get a Samsung Android or use Microsoft Windows. If you like the easiness of using a Mac, then maybe Monday's better for you. Trello and Jira, they're great too, but it's really for teams who want to be really documenting every single thing. So, if you work in a development lifecycle with software, you might want to use Jira because you actually need to document and release the product lifecycle and do sprints and those sorts of things. Monday can handle that, but Jira is definitely meant for the enterprise teams that really need something that integrates well with their development lifecycle. There's another tool called Hive. It's pretty good, but I haven't really evaluated that today. And also there's Teamwork, which is another trusted project management software. So the reason Monday.com wins is because it has a lot of flexibility. Some of my favorite features include the fact that it can do Kanban or Kanban. So you can turn any board that you've got in Monday into Kanban cards using a status column, and then you can drag and drop the cards through stages, which is really nice way to manage your workflow, especially if you've got a small team of about 10 people or so. Another thing that's really good with Monday is that you can easily create forms. So your customers can submit requests, and then that will automatically populate on the board in the background. So this is really good for things like if you've got people raising support tickets or feature requests, or even if you need to schedule appointments. So it's really easy to create a form from any board. You simply click Add a View and you create a form. And then you can customize the form to suit the audience. Another really cool feature of Monday is the fact that it has automations. This helps you save time and helps teams do things consistently. So for example, when a task is completed, you can move it to a different group. Or when a task is created, you can notify someone via email. So it's really about standardization. In fact, the way that Monday's implemented its automation feature is probably the easiest that I've ever seen. You simply type in plain text and you choose from the pick lists. So it's using everyday language to get stuff done. So if you're an advanced user, you might want to customize your automations, but essentially automations can be done by anyone. Now, Monday, in my opinion, has the best design. It's got the best design in terms of looks, simplicity, scalability, but also design in terms of security. So you might know human-centered design, where businesses test products with actual customers before they launch. You can tell that's how they designed Monday.com. It's not perfect. It took a little while to comprehend how private boards work versus shareable boards, but there's the right amount of color splashed throughout. It's got a consistent user interface. It uses everyday language, and you've got customizable fields. So I fell instantly in love with Monday. Other people I know have used Monday too, and they love it too, because it's just so easy to use, and you don't need to know about project management to use Monday. There's no training, and you really don't need to convince anyone else in your team to use it if you're working with other people. So another feature that Monday.com has is a unified search. So if you're working on lots of projects, you can just search anywhere and quickly find a comment inside of a task, any project, including archived boards. So that's one of the best things about Monday. If you use an iPhone or a Mac, or if you also have a personal computer too, you can use Monday.com on all of these different platforms, and it syncs really well. And if you're collaborating with people and they type something in Monday.com, it instantly appears on your project plan as they're typing. So you don't need to refresh the page or anything like that. It's 100% live. So it's really easy. Now, there's a couple of things that you might want to just compare with Monday. So really, you can start off with a free plan. You get all of the features that you really expect from a free plan, but also it integrates with other platforms such as Google, Microsoft, Shopify, Campaign Monitor, and all those different tools, including Stripe. So even if you're collecting payments, Monday.com could be a really good way that you can manage those payments with your clients. So that's all we've got for today.